words. They don't just communicate thoughts. They reveal the hidden things in our hearts. They don't just communicate ideas. They create worlds. The mouth and the words we say are a creative force that is not only used all the time, but everywhere we go. Our words are the very essence of how the Creator made us. Join us as we discover the essence of man and the power of speech. Hello, welcome to the Essence of Man and Power of Speech. We're on day 141 and we're talking about finding every opportunity. Now, what are we talking about today? Well, we're talking about basically some people always seek the opportunity to be negative. and this is the thing. Some people find every opportunity to find the negative. Not the positive, but the negative. And some people want to complain and find fault at every opportunity. Well, this is evil speech. And, you know, when people are constantly searching out negative things, they become negative. That's just a natural rule of law. You hang around negative people, you begin to be negative. You can fight it at first, but eventually you take a person that's positive and he's in a room full of 5 negative people for a long period of time. Eventually he will break, unless he's superhuman. He will break. It's just unfortunately the rules of the road. So the best thing to do is to avoid negative situations, meaning don't always seek the negative. Don't speak the negative. And if it is negative, try to find the positive. Find the God in the moment. That's part of Teshuvah. That's part of repentance. We find God in this moment. This moment looks bad, but God is in every moment. Where is God in this? Let me find Him in this. And then, you know what? We have a tendency not to be negative at the situation. Even when you are personally betrayed in a situation, or even if you personally witness a situation, find the God in the moment. Meaning, you may witness something that is negative, but we must avoid hastily making a conclusion or assuming that someone is being harmed or harming another. There's just sometimes even what we see doesn't match what is. How many times have we seen on the news a video of something happening to somebody, later to find out that wasn't the whole truth? The whole nation gets in an uproar. People are divided, all because we didn't have the whole story. We focused on the negative. We didn't focus on the truth of reality. It's easy to seek out the negative in situations. It's harder to find the God in the moment in situations. Whether somebody does something personally to you, that is one way to want to be negative, but you got to find the God in the moment. But when you see people doing something, it's easy to want to be negative. It's easy to want to say what they've done. It's easy to want to point out their fault. Is it necessary? depending on the situation. But most negative people have loose lips. They complain about everything. And some people want to complain and find fault in every opportunity. That's why I say finding every opportunity. People find every opportunity to complain. So this takes us to our condition number 2. Number 1, we talked about yesterday. Number 2, we're going to talk about today. Even when one has personally witnessed a situation, he must avoid hastily concluding that one party has harmed or is about to harm another person. We've seen these little videos. They've been kind of like lesson stories. I'm sure you've seen them on social media or something, where it looks like something bad was happening, but when you found the whole story, what we thought wasn't really happening. A negative mind, a mind that always seeks the evil in people, a mind that always seeks the negative in people, will always see the negative in people regardless of what the situation is. You could sit there and it doesn't matter. And then when you point out what really happened, they find it hard to believe. Well, that's not what I saw, but this is what really happened. But you don't understand, but you only saw part of it. Your mind is already made up in the negative. Again, finding every opportunity to speak evil. Okay? So let's not do that. Let's hold off on judgment. Let's hold off on speaking evil and saying, okay, we're not going to go this route. Let's listen to the whole story and find out the truth of the matter. Not we want what the truth should be, but what the truth really is. There's a huge difference. Negative people have a tendency of changing truth. That's why it becomes a lie. Okay? So, yeah, don't be negative. Hey, we'll see you next time on The Essence of Man, the Power of Speech. Have a good one.